This is the great Dutch cyclist Jan Janssen, who in 1968 won the Tour de France by just 38 seconds, and until this year, that has survived as the narrowest finish in the history of the race. The man he beat, the Belgian rider Herman van Springel, and he won the final time trial to do it, and that was when he took his only yellow jersey off the Tour de France, by the way. Now we can close the book on Jan Janssen, because no longer can he claim to have won the narrowest finish in any Tour de France. That will now fall to the man who won this year's Tour de France, and the gap just 8 seconds. This year, the Tour de France was a marvellous race, and I think I join everybody in saying it was the finest edition ever, and there's been 75. Strangely enough, all of the major races this year, with the exception of one or two, have been won by a handful of seconds, but none was exciting as the Tour de France this year. Primarily, it became a battle between two men who refused to give up the leader's yellow jersey, both who believed they could win the race. And at the end of the race this year, on the Champs-Élysées, as I finished my commentary, I unashamedly cried because I witnessed the finest cycle race I'd ever seen. I wasn't just crying for the winner, I was also thinking of the loser. Can you imagine riding over 3,000 kilometres over 3¼ weeks over some of the toughest terrain in the world and losing a race by just 85 metres? It doesn't bear thinking about, does it? Well, as I say, this was a battle between two men primarily, with one brilliant intruder who almost succeeded. When you've got 198 cyclists in a race, you've also got a lot of human stories, riders who are in the race for other reasons. And during this next hour of our coverage and our look back, we're going to tell you a little bit about them too. It's a time of the year when we all want to reflect, and there's no finer summer of cycling to reflect on than this year's. It was without doubt the best. So our story begins on July the 1st in the city of Luxembourg.